I'm going to talk about what I dislike about selling on Amazon and Amazon FBA. The first thing is the constant returns. Like this one with the Precious Moment coloring books. It says I found a better price elsewhere. Then these trivias here. It says product is not as described on the website. I sent the correct amount in like I was supposed to. And I'm not sure why they said that unless they wasn't being honest. And then this book right here, it says unwanted item. And what people don't realize with returns, the sellers have to pay a fee just for it to be back in their inventory. Another thing I don't like is the fees you have to pay if you do FBA. Like this trivia is a set of 3 and they charge you $10.14 total, but that includes the FBA and the storage fee, I think. And that's out of $23.10. When doing FBA, I suggest you to get your own labels and print your own labels because it's cheaper. And when you're in this business, you're all about saving money. Because if you have Amazon do it, you will have to pay them to do that for you. And I have also bought saran wrap, storage bags, and this one's a quite large one. It's 2-gallon. But you can buy some small, medium, and large ones too, because you never know what size product you're going to have until you sell it. And what my plan is to put do not separate on the front and back if I have like bundles or sets. That way no mistake can be made. And if it is made, it's Amazon's responsibility. But when you sell on FBA, you have more protection than if you do fulfilled by merchant. People will try to leave you bad feedbacks, even if it's not your fault, but as a seller, you have protection because Amazon will take responsibility for that. Like, I had a couple bad feedbacks, but since it was fulfilled and shipped by Amazon, they stricken it and put this item was fulfilled by Amazon and take responsibility for this fulfillment experience. And so instead of having a negative rating, it made it into a positive one. Another thing I don't like, unless I have proof, some of my inventory actually gets lost. Like, you see these envelopes in the Paw Patrol coloring book, it never got logged in, but since I don't have no proof, I'm just out of my inventory. And this mushroom stuffed toy, I had the approval to send it in because it was letting me sell it, but then when it got sent in, I needed approval to sell toys, and you have to have an invoice from a distributor, and a distributor is not cheap. And because of that, I was out of the shipping. And this is not the first time something like this has happened. It's happened 2 other times also. Here's a sample I'm talking about. This is Julian Michaels. She's a fitness guru. You have to apply to sale. Click apply to sale. You have to request approval. And you have to buy at least 10 units. And it has to be from a distributor. And you have to have an invoice. And if you don't have it, you won't get approved. But I have heard if you do a lot of selling, hard work, you can get things like this approved. It could be 6 months, it could be a year, it could be 2 years. No one knows the answer. And another thing I don't like, even though you have to put a business address, it has my home address, and it's like the whole world can see it. And I think this should be under a privacy thing or something, unless I'm shipping something out. I just don't feel like the whole world should see this. And because you are letting Amazon store your stuff, you you should be you should try to sell your stuff pretty quick, because you have to pay storage fees on this stuff, because they won't let it sit there for long without charging you.